time management. My time management sucks. It sucks, and I hate waking up in the morning. Hey guys, and welcome to my first video of 2021. Coming to you super chill. I'm actually sick right now, but I'm holding myself to my goal of putting out a video once a week. So yeah, here I am. If I'm talking pretty low, I'll try to turn the volume up when I'm editing, but my throat's pretty sore, so this is what we've got. Can we talk about how I thought I was just recording for the last 30 minutes and I wasn't? But anyways, hi guys, my name is Taylor Janae. Welcome to my channel. I'm kind of sick right now, so if I sound a little low, my voice sounds weird, that's why. But I told myself that I wanted to stick to my goals this year and I didn't want to let anything get in the way of that, so let's do this video. In today's video, I'll be doing a 2020 reflection as well as talking about some of my intentions and goals that I have for the new year. So let's start with my reflection. I got this guided journaling reflection. This is my journal right here. And I got this guided journaling prompt from a podcast. And I will link that podcast name down below. It's ran by this Black girl. It's amazing. It's called like Balanced Black Girl, I believe. Let's just get right into this video since I thought I was recording for the last 30 minutes and I wasn't. I'm so excited about that. And there's something in my eye. Lovely. Throat. I spent the first 2 days of 2021 in bed all day, literally all day. Ask me what I've had to eat today. Nothing. I had a cup of tea. This is coffee. I'm still drinking at 7:30 p.m. I'm just so tired still that even though I'm drinking this, I'm gonna fall asleep in 30 seconds. And I had a latte from Starbucks this afternoon. So that's all I've had today. Oh, and did I mention I've had ibuprofen? I'm starting 2021 in shambles, but I'm gonna finish strong though, and I'm gonna hit my goals. I'm gonna be disciplined. So let's get into this video. So first prompt, where was I this time last year? Boy, I literally cried myself to sleep last New Year's. I celebrated New Year's Eve in the church with my boyfriend and everything, and that was nice. But I just entered very depressed, and depression is nothing new for me. I've struggled with depression for almost 10 years now. And so, I don't know, I entered the new year being so tired of being depressed, y'all. Like, I was like, I don't want to be depressed anymore. Like, this year, I really want to try to combat my depression. Like, I am just so tired of feeling this way, and I really want to get a hold of it once and for all. Depression is something that I'm probably going to struggle with lifelong. I'm not saying that to be negative about it. I am very optimistic about, being a happy and joyful version of myself. However, I do know that there's certain things that I need to implement, sometimes even daily, in order to stay happy, and that's okay. So I told myself that going into 2020, I was going to have to make a change. I really wanted better for myself, and so I took 2020 by the balls and I did what I needed to do, and I will say that I left 2020 very happy, very joyful. I'm not a depressed or anxious person overall anymore. I have my bad days, but that's it, and I'm so grateful for that. What was my biggest lesson of 2020? So I actually have 4. First, I truly learned to love the person that I am. Self-love outside of a relationship. Now, with that being said, I am no longer a codependent person. I used to be codependent in my relationships. I wasn't always in the healthiest situations in the past or the healthiest relationships. I was mentally unstable. My partners were mentally unstable. And that's not to throw anyone under the bus. It happens. Everyone needs help sometimes. But with that being said, I'm used to being in codependent situations, and now that I'm in this healthy relationship with my lovely boyfriend, he really leads me, and he really believes in freedom, and he allows me to be who I need to be. And I just really admire the stability that he brings to this relationship. And I didn't want to be unstable. I didn't want to be a leech of his energy. I wanted to be the best person that I could be, not only for myself, but for this relationship, for my friendships, for my family. And so I learned how to love myself while in a committed relationship. Now, before COVID started, my plan for that was to start taking myself out more. When my boyfriend was at work, for instance, because he worked a lot more than me at the time, he had 2 jobs. I wanted to actually spend time taking myself out on little dates around the town, or, you know, exploring. For instance, I had moved to Michigan. It was a new state for me, so I wanted to see what was up, and then COVID happened, so I couldn't do that. But I did find other avenues to explore self-love and, you know, be in a relationship with myself, and I'll talk about that a little bit more later in the video. Another lesson that I learned was how to truly find peace in my home and in my life, and I did that through routines. Cleaning routines, morning routines, nighttime routines. It really created stability in my life. I'm someone that needs routine to be successful and to be stable and to be happy. So that was something that I really needed, especially when it came to keeping my house clean and orderly. When you live with another person, and granted, my boyfriend's not a messy person, thank God, but when you live with another person, you kind of have to be a bit more conscious of the space that you share. Whereas, like, when I just lived with myself, if my room was messy for a month, like, it didn't bother me because I'm the only one looking at it. But if our house were messy for a month, we're both gonna be staring at each other like, so what's up? And so I really take pride in keeping my house as clean as possible. And I don't know, it's just really important for me to develop that routine of cleaning at least once to twice a week. I personally like to clean twice a week. Like, I would do a deep clean once a week, and then like midway through the week, I notice things need to be like wiped down again. And, you know, kitchens you gotta clean every day. I have really good cleaning routine. My morning routines, I used to have a really, really good morning routine. I've definitely been lacking since moving back to Maryland because, I don't know, there's no excuse. But my nighttime routine has been pretty, yeah, I kind of lost that too. But in 2020, I was really good with my morning and nighttime routine, and it really did change my life, and I'm hoping to get back on track with that. Definitely need to revisit those routines, especially since I'm starting a new job soon. Another lesson, I learned how to truly appreciate my friendships. I did not grow up with the best group of friends. I grew up around people that were mean, that pretended that they liked me, and they really didn't. And so, I don't know, I didn't know what it was like to really trust people that were around me. I really struggled with that. I've had people really do me dirt. And now that I have a great group of girlfriends I'm so grateful for, like, they are really like my sisters, man, it's the best thing in the world. I'm just so grateful. I know that everyone doesn't have the privilege of having such a great friend group, and I'm so grateful for mine. And I'm one of those people that can get really caught up in my own life and not reach out to people, not keep in contact, not check in. And it's not intentional. I don't know, I'd be chilling too hard. But now I'm very intentional about checking in with my friends, letting them know how I feel, giving them their flowers while they're still here. And I don't know, I really love my girls. I really do. And then last lesson that I learned in 2020 is that I am truly the prize. What that means is, this goes for relationships, friendships, you know, romantic relationships, whatever it may be, is that people are going to do things to hurt you. Hopefully not intentionally, you know, but it happens. And what you have to do, or what you have to realize in those situations, is that it is not in any way, shape, or form a reflection of you. You can't let it affect how you view yourself. You can't let it affect your self-esteem. You have to realize that you are the prize. You cannot control what others do. And if someone loses you, it's their loss. As long as you make sure you know that you aren't the reason for a negative situation, as long as you know that you're not hurting anyone, or you're not being toxic in anyone's life, You know, self-reflect, but just remember that you are the prize and act accordingly. So, my greatest blessing in 2020. Oh, my greatest blessing in 2020 was that my family and friends stayed healthy in this pandemic. I did have people that did catch it, but everyone's alive. There were no deaths. Oh, I'm so grateful for that because there was so much death and sickness this year, Lord. I'm just so grateful that everyone I love is entering 2021. I feel so blessed. I can't even begin to imagine like what I would do if I had lost someone this year. So I'm just so grateful. How have I grown? How did I grow in 2020? I learned how to truly apologize effortlessly. I don't feel like I'm gonna throw up anymore when I have to apologize. You know, I feel like I really am able to check myself and see where I went wrong. And if I didn't understand where I went wrong, I ask for elaboration until I understand. And I am just like, I will hand out apologies. Like, I don't care. I'm not going to be stubborn about it. I'm not going to get defensive about it. I learned how to really just apologize when I'm wrong, man. It happens. And I'm really proud of that. Another way that I've grown, and I talked about this a little bit earlier, but my depressive episodes are so much shorter now because I learned how to implement the self-care that I need. And what that looks like for me is like my morning routines, my nighttime routines, what I eat, what I put in my body, what I feed myself in terms of social media, what I'm looking at on social media, what am I watching, what I do with my free time, who I spend time with, things like that. That is a way that I've grown because it takes a lot of discipline to kind of like change up your lifestyle. You get used to living the way that you're living, and to create a new habit is difficult, but I did what I needed to do to be a better and a happier person. And hopefully I become more disciplined this year. Another way that I have grown is that I am more fearless. I took a lot of, I don't want to say risks. I wouldn't say they're risks. I just went for things that I wanted to do, that I've wanted to do for years, in this past year. So this is kind of going into the next thing. What am I proud of myself for this year? For still being here and still standing. I got that from the podcaster that gave us this prompt. She said that, and I feel the same way. For being here and still standing, like, where's my semicolon tattoo? Because I need it. I got my master's degree this year, and I did really, really well. So I'm really proud of that. I started my YouTube channel, which I've wanted to do for so long, and hopefully this year I can put out a lot more content, because I felt like last year I did not put out as much as I was supposed to at all. So this year I'm trying to do once a week. And I started my Black Girl Mental Health page, and even though I've been a little inconsistent with it here and there, I hope that this year I can be consistent with it. So moving into the next thing, what am I calling in for 2021? A fearless version of myself who takes action towards her goals. I have so many goals, and I understand that there's not enough time to do every single thing I want to do. I have to be really realistic about, you know, what I'm trying to accomplish, and the way that I'm doing that is by organizing my calendar. This I actually started about maybe like a month ago. I took a Saturday and I just went through my Google Calendar, and I started scheduling out everything I wanted to do for the new year. There's obviously room for, you know, change, error, whatever that may be, but I wanted to have an idea of what to expect for myself. Another thing that I did is I did a monthly budget sheet all the way up until July. I have to finish it for 2021, but to keep me on track with my spending, because I'm a shopaholic and it needs to stop, okay? It needs to stop. The last thing that I'm calling in for 2021 is discipline. I really want to be a more disciplined version of myself. I don't want to make excuses anymore. I'm 24, mid-20s. You know, it's rough. It's rough out here. I just want more for myself, girl. I'm tired, and it sucks because, like, I'm sick right now. So physically, I feel like crap, but mentally, I'm fired up. Like, I I just want more discipline for myself this year. No more excuses. Make it happen. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. And now let's just talk a little bit about my 2021 intentions for myself. The discipline, financial discipline, time management. My time management sucks. It sucks. And I hate waking up in the morning. I hate it. I used to be a morning person in the beginning of 2020. Now I'm just tired all the time. Tired. Boy, but my throat hurts. So more discipline, better time management skills, better financial discipline, adhering to my monthly budgets are something that I really want to do. Posting a YouTube video once a week is something I really want to do. Staying consistent with my Black Girl Mental Health page. Launching 2 brand ideas that I have. One of them is going to be with my boyfriend. The other one is going to be for myself. I just want to launch 2 of them. I want to. I've been working on it. I just have to launch it. So I want to do that. Studying for my MCAT. I want to be consistent with the amount of hours that I put in each week. I already scheduled it out. It's all in my calendar. And then what else is it that I have a goal for this year? I think that's really it. Just, you know, I have my exercising that I'm working on exercising, getting back in the gym, for real. That's really it. I'm not really working or worried about superficial goals. Like if you would have asked me a week ago, I would have said 2021 goals, clear skin, fat ass, you know what I'm saying? But right now I just really care more about being healthy and loving the person that I am and being mentally healthy and you know, being in touch with my spirit, my soul, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm working on more, what's the word? I don't know. Deeper things. We're not being superficial. 2021, because 2020 I was a little superficial. I've become a little bit materialistic, a little bit, like a smidge, but I'm working on it. I'm working on it. Thank you guys for watching my first video of 2021. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. If you could comment down below what your biggest lesson of 2020 was, if you feel like sharing. And then also I want to know just one of your 2021 goals. I'm gonna get my life together. I haven't eaten anything today, so I'm about to go do that, and I will see you guys next week. Bye guys.